This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearoid.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Good morning. Good morning, listener. Welcome to the show where a Eurovision winner and a comedian heal your life, fix your world, change your everything.
Wow.
For the better.
Sometimes I aspire to be as fabulous as you make us sound at the beginning of
Oh,
that.
Niamh, you are fab.
I try.
You
I've
are.
got my good jumper on today.
Do you know what? I love it. You in an orange. Orange is your colour.
I love orange or red. I know, it matches me.
Or a red. You look great in a
I
red.
like a
Niamh.
red. I know. This one, my mother loves.
Yeah, in autumn.
I am an autumn. I'm well into the autumn of my life.
Yeah, she's an autumn.
I know, I can see 60 up in the head. I mean, it's only...
Oh, stop.
It's a few years
Get
yet.
over.
I'm loving it. You've no idea.
No, you don't know. You
I'm
don't need
loving
to turn
it. You've
60.
no idea.
Just
Anyway,
be 59 for about 16
this is like a
years.
summer jumper because it's got holes in it.
Yeah, I know. I've got a
Ventilation.
I've got a vet. What's the what do I call it? Sweater vest. with holes
Sweater
in it.
vest. Sweater
Yeah.
vest.
I love a sweater vest.
A sweater
Yeah.
vest. Was there an SNL thing where they went sweater vest?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I loved it.
I do. I like a sweater vest.
Sweater weather.
They're cheap as well.
Sweater vest. Is that like a little fleecy
It's
thing?
like a jumper without the sleeves.
Okay, I wouldn't have called that a sweater vest.
What would you call a sweater vest now?
I don't know what a sweater vest. I was thinking it was one of those fleecy things that you zip up, like old people wear.
Oh no, that's for sweating.
Do you know the new thing where they all wear the big, like sheep on them?
I love them.
Do you?
I love them. There was a guy.
It just reminds me of all the old aunties I ever knew. They all wore those kind of fleecy.
So cool. I want one of those coats. Like the long coats that are like lamb's fleece. I want one.
I'm so glad.
They're like literally 15 quid on Boohoo.
Why did you not buy one
I
when
know,
you were off your
they're
head?
gone. They're gone.
You missed your opportunity.
It did. Because Josh, he's like the head choreographer for Dancing with the Stars.
Okay.
Is he the head choreographer?
I'm nearly sure that...
He's one of the choreographers.
Okay.
He was my head choreographer. I felt he was the head. He always wore them. He had a brown one and he had a black one. And do you know what the incredible thing was?
What?
He also had two puppies. That was a brown one and a black one that also had the same. So he looked like his dog. It was the cutest thing in the world.
What kind of puppies has he got?
Small ones. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Cavapoo. I don't know.
Okay.
Gorgeous though. Absolutely gorgeous.
I've no doubt.
Niamh doesn't like a what are they called?
I don't.
Designer breed.
My
parents have a Cavapoo.
It's not that I don't like.
Mental.
It's not that I don't like designer breeds. It's not even about that. Once upon a time, they would have been called mongrels, right? You wouldn't have let them get involved with each other.
It's called a rebrand, Niamh.
It is. I know, and most of them are
put
crossed with
mongrel on the
poodles.
cage, nobody's adopting it.
The interesting thing about it is because what happens is they cross them with poodles so they won't shed their hair because that's what happens with poodles, right?
They're hypoallergenic.
That's apparently. Now, how tragic have we got in our lives that we've got to the point where we have to be hypoallergenic even in our feckin' pets?
You make an excellent point. Get a Hoover.
Oh, lads. No, but seriously, anyway, let's get back to the fleecy thing, right?
Oh, yes, go on.
So,
sorry, I cut across
to me,
you.
that jumper that you're talking about reminded me of when you were small and you were made to wear these little vest things. I can't remember what I would have called them, but they would never have been called a sweater vest.
No, a sweater vest is like I think we would have called them a pullover. Yes. They're like a jumper, a V-neck jumper without the sleeves.
Yeah.
I bought one I'm going to wear I'm the Grand Marshal of Wicklow Pride.
You're Grand Marshal to Wicklow Pride? I've never been a Grand Marshal for Pride.
Have you not? Whatever about Pride, you should be the Grand Marshal of the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
No, lads.
You should.
Why?
I know.
What would I have to do?
There's a lot of low-level people have done that, maybe. I think you get that, no problem.
You're calling me low level?
No, but you'd be well above some of the people that have done it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you have to do? Do you have to throw a stick or something?
I don't know. Get Hillary.
Mrs. Blake.
Hillary will make
Ring
a phone
your mother.
call. Hillary will make a phone call.
Ring your mother, Hillary.
It'll be sorted by next week. I wasn't really sure what a Grand Marshal's supposed to do. But apparently, I think you're in the parade I don't know why I didn't think I assumed I wouldn't be. I just assumed I'd come out at the end.
No.
Yeah, but I didn't realize to be walking.
No, but you might be in a car at the front.
Oh.
Insist on it.
I thought it would be just like, I thought it'd be firing the gun at the start. You know, or like Cha in Greece. You know, like when they're racing the cars.
And you drop the...
Yeah. I assumed that's what I did.
I had to comb through a lot of memories to get to Cha in Greece.
Do you remember Cha in Greece?
I
Yeah.
do, I remember now.
Yeah.
She was hot, like.
Yeah, she was amazing. Yeah. I assumed that's what I do. I just like drop the hanky and then the parade starts.
I never wanted to be Sandy. I wanted to be...
Oh no, Sandy was dull.
I wanted to be Rizzo.
Yeah, everyone wants to be Rizzo.
Oh, okay.
Every day.
Sorry, was I boring?
I don't want to be the boring one that doesn't get anywhere with anyone. You want to be the pregnant one.
What do you mean? She gets off with someone.
She's still in high school.
She's riding him at the beginning.
Oh yeah, no,
It's very, no. He had a good cardigan on and all.
Yeah. Do you know what I will say? Grease is not as good a film as you think it is.
No, it was of its time. It's like a lot of films. You know, they're of their time.
It's not great now.
But we're getting
the
away. The
musical's way better. Sorry, go on.
We're getting away from the fact that you're going to be the Grand Marshal. That's big, like.
Yeah. I was honoured to be asked.
I was involved in Mullingar Pride last year, which I loved. I enjoyed being somewhere else for Pride. To be honest, it was 2010 before I was asked to do any Pride events.
That seems off.
It seems strange. I was very upset. But anyway, I don't do it. I mostly do the Bears events, to be fair. They must relate to the hairiness.
Did you say something back in 1993?
I don't know what I did. Maybe they felt I'd done enough because obviously it became legal in 93 to be homosexual. Maybe they felt I'd done enough.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they didn't like me. So we did the Pride. You're doing the Pride event, but actually currently, obviously, we're coming up to Eurovision.
Yes, you're doing Junior Eurovision.
Junior. I love Junior Eurovision. I absolutely love it. And this year I'm doing the what they call the judges' houses. I was wondering, was Simon Cowell going to be involved? But it turns out no. Myself and Sexy Tig and Niamh Cronin are doing it. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
You know, the worst part is that everybody be speaking fluent Irish around me. I'd be like throwing in the Cúpla Fuckle and that's it.
The thing about Junior Eurovision is like, it feels like they looked at the Eurovision and they said, how can we make this worse?
Wash your mouth out.
I just,
it's gorgeous.
It's like Eurovision heats crossed with a kids' talent show.
How often have you watched it? Be honest.
I'm going to be honest. I watched the first year you did it.
Because I did it all in Irish. Were you just waiting for me to fail?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean,
I put a lot of work.
I thought that was quite obvious. I
put a lot of work into that. I'll never forget it. My stress levels were very high.
Yeah, what? I mean,
hadn't spoken Irish since I left school.
It's like I have a friend who was who put on a CV.
Yeah.
When he was applying for a job in a school that he could teach, that he was fluent in. I don't know what language.
Very careful.
And then he had to teach juniors. Was it Italian or something?
Oh my
And then he had to teach juniors that are Italian.
Was he doing?
Speak it.
Was he doing Rosetta Stone over the summer?
Yeah, he was doing Duolingo on his phone.
My
like
God.
he was just staying in class. Like he was just, but I think
was he removed?
He thought it up to second year. He was like, I cannot fake this.
No.
And then all of a sudden, there's an Italian kid in the class. And he was like, I'm out.
I know. That'd be like me putting down on my CV, I can dance.
You can dance.
I can.
Yeah.
I can walk with attitude. I'm very good at that. But anyway, what I'm saying is, it's an interesting thing. Junior Eurovision to me is a progressive thing that kids get a more positive experience of Eurovision.
I'd batter them.
No, you wouldn't. They're gorgeous. The kids are great. Now, you batter the parents, but the kids you'd love. The kids are great.
Is it very, like, when you see it, when you see a kid with loads of talent, right?
You want to hit them? Is that it?
No, I'll tell you what happens, right? You go, God, isn't that incredible? God, isn't that brilliant? And then you kind of go, I really hate that kid.
No, you don't.
That's what happens to me.
Garrod!
When a kid starts singing, I'm like, oh my God, they're incredible. Aren't they brilliant? And then you get to the end, they're like, fuck them.
I don't like when they sound too grown up.
That is weird. I don't like it when they don't sing in their
natural voice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like
Who does?
we all, yeah.
Who does? Like,
I do.
Go on.
My friend Josh is from Manchester, and what was it he sang yesterday?
What does he say?
It was
Did he sing?
It was like a David Cassidy song, but it was hilarious. He did it in his accent. It was really hilarious.
Love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. But actually, to be fair, and I'm in the use of David Cassidy, and half the people won't know what the hell you're talking about on this spot.
I didn't know a single song.
Why would you?
Yeah.
David Cassidy's not your ilk.
No, he's not my era.
How old is Josh? Is he 100?
No, but his mother was a fan.
No, but anyway, let's get back to Junior
Eurovision.
It's a very positive experience. I want the next generation to be invested in Eurovision for Ireland. If we don't get people invested, what's going to happen? We're just not going to be in it.
You make an excellent point.
I know.
I take back everything I've said.
I love it. But you're right. Sometimes you kind of go in and you go, please just sing in your own voice and look at me and tell me you're still a child. Because they're not old. They're like 14 or 15.
What's your best bit of advice for kids? Like when a kid, what's the piece of advice you most often give to those kids?
Tell me the story.
Of the song?
Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's like the story is, you know.
Come on, it's Eurovision, Niamh. It's like boom, bang, a bang.
That's not...
The bang is booming.
In your eyes.
Well, that's the story.
Bang.
That's the story. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
No, but seriously, tell the story, even if it's a fun thing. Every time I sing a song, even if it's the hokey cokey, I'm telling a story. The story is that you're putting your left leg in and all. That's a story.
And these are the wings of love, and I am flying on them currently.
That's correct. If you're using correct English, but that's not what they sing.
And do you find you get that out of them, or the kids just
and enjoy it? I want to feel what they're feeling, and in the sense, enjoy the experience. It doesn't matter what happens beyond it.
You see, that's very important.
Yeah.
Because that's what Stephen did with me in Dance with the Stars.
Yeah,
he was like, I don't care how far we go.
Be in the moment.
I want you to enjoy every minute.
That was his outside voice.
Yeah. He was like, oh, well done, Stephen.
Inside voice.
Yeah, we all know how that went.
Inside voice going, oh, for fuck's sake.
I'd say he wants to punch me in the face.
He was thinking to himself, 2 weeks max, 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
He thought he was going to be home. Him and Kylie.
Yeah, when I first met him, they were looking at holidays.
Yeah.
Then the light started to gradually go out of his eyes.
Midterm holidays. Yeah. By February, we'll be in.
Yeah, he isn't on a holiday.
No.
Yeah.
You drug him a long way.
I did. God love him.
But he loves you. You know. Anyway, so I mean, to be honest, I'm very excited about doing Junior Eurovision. I like to see the next generation coming up, and it's a bit of crack. I don't have to live with these children. That's the best part. But,
So what's the vibe in the room? Like, do all the kids hate each other?
No, actually, they don't.
Do they meet?
Yeah.
Eventually. Any of them shifting?
No, because there's usually only one fella among about 100 girls.
Yeah.
Honestly, there should be more fellas involved. But it's great when you see them the kids getting involved. I love it. And I see them in the stage schools. Obviously, I've done some stuff since.
Do any of the kids write the songs?
Initially, they did. They were involved in the writing, but it reminded me of when we used to do school projects years ago. You would drive up, and your child clearly had done his own work because it looked like nothing. And then people with galleons walked by, and you were thinking,
yeah.
So, how involved they are is another story.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You see, that I don't like that.
But they sing in Irish, which I like.
Okay.
I'm really selling it to you here, girl. Sorry.
God, I mean, you had me, and then I'm gone.
But it's brilliant that we're on.
It's nice that they're doing Irish songs,
and it's a very positive experience to be involved.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
Yeah,
I think it's absolutely brilliant because I think there's no opportunities for musicians in Ireland.
Very few. No.
I think it's really sad.
Yeah.
I think it's really sad. And do you know what I would love? And I wanted to suggest it, and I might yet.
Which is?
I do think they should do a week in Dancing with the Stars where it's like they pick songs from independent Irish artists. Like just unknown songs.
Okay.
Not unknown songs, but like people that are like
it's a good platform.
Lyra.
Yeah, no, it's
and Naomi Coleman. I wanted to dance a beautiful one. Naomi Coleman.
And they made you dance to In Your Eyes, is it?
No, I was hustling for it.
Yes, I understand.
It might have come later, maybe.
It doesn't mean it won't come. To be fair, sometimes it has to do with the type of dance you do. It has to fit the dance.
Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, we were about to do a foxtrot to Rhinestone Cowboy, so I was kind of happy to go.
I feel my whole life I will feel the lack of that.
Niamh, I'm doing a work in progress show in Edinburgh, right?
Okay.
And so I had to think of a show name.
Okay.
Because it's just a work in progress show. It's not going to be the show.
No, I understand.
So it's called No Pressure.
Okay.
And I was like, I want to write material about Dancing with the Stars. And I was so close. to call on the show.
Rhinestone.
I want to do a foxtrot to Rhinestone Cowboy.
It's a bit long.
Yeah, I know, but like in Edinburgh, it's full of wankers. Like the Edinburgh Fringe, all these wanky titles. Like it's people would have been like, oh yeah, he's exploring his inner child. Niamh,
I'm going to stop you there. Are you on tour?
I'm on tour. I'm on tour. This mofo is coming to a close in July.
I hear you're looking for a new name.
I've got a new name.
Oh.
For next year's show. Well, it's not going to be next year's show now.
Don't tell me yet. Don't tell me yet.
No, it won't be this. I'm doing a show at the Edinburgh Fringe for 2 weeks. It's a whip, work in progress.
Oh, I was going to say, is it called a whip?
Book on stage. I'll be just trying out new jokes every day. It's going to be fun. Can't remember what time it's on. Assembly at 2:20 in the afternoon. I think.
Oh,
it's
amazing.
Early show. It's super cheap. New jokes. And it's called No Pressure.
Okay.
So, but whatever about that, who cares about Edinburgh? I am on tour in Ireland, in Irlandaise, and I'll be in Vicar Street on the 25th of April. My support in Vicar Street and the next night in Portlaoise is the fabulous Josh Jones. He's amazing. That's going to be really fun. I can't wait.
I know, because you're doing that new podcast.
I'm doing a new podcast with Josh and more. Well, it's their old podcast, but it's been rebooted.
I have to say, I'd like to be more excited for you, but
it's called Chatting with Cherubs.
I'm slightly concerned.
It's their thing. I'm just coming into their thing.
I'm very excited.
It's very different now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's rude.
Oh.
It's very rude. Filth.
Oh my God.
Yeah, talking filth.
So no cherubs?
No. The cherubs, we're cherubs, we're not angels. But yeah, it's really fun. It's called Chatting with Cherubs, and that'll be out by now, I presume. Starts on the 17th of April.
So talk about your tour.
And I'm on tour. I will be all around the country until the 20th of July.
Wow.
So I'm in Vicar Street, I'm in Monaghan, I'm in the Lark in Balbriggan, I'm in the Civic, the Mill in Dundrum, the Pavilion in Dunleary.
Oh, great theatres.
Yeah, all around the country.
Lovely.
Come see me. I know there's other places. Tullamore. I'm in Tullamore. Gearoid is where you'll get tickets, or through the link in my Instagram bio. We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. If you would like to support the show, you can do so for as little as €5 a month, which is the price of a coffee.
It is.
Roughly. Plus VAT.
Fancy.
Slightly more expensive than
fancy coffee.
Yeah. A sorbet. It's the price of a sorbet. And in return for that, you will get bonus content from us and from all of the shows in the Head Stuff Podcast Network, including the show that we are promoting this week. We've no idea what it is. Do you know what it is, Niamh?
No.
It's none of our business.
Do I ever even ask the question?
Yeah. Anyway, here's the clip. What we are here to do is we are here to solve the listeners' lives.
I love that.
Problems in the listeners' lives.
This is our moment.
Dear Niamh and Gearoid.
Okay.
Love the pod, and yes, before you ask Gearoid, I'm a subscriber to Head Stuff Plus, as you should be. I swear to God, if people are writing in, if people just think that they can write in and don't
say
subscribe
that.
to Head Stuff Plus.
Don't say that. We need the problems.
We do need the problems, but we also need the cash. We need the wonga to keep the train on the track.
I laugh at that because, quite frankly, we would still do this.
Of course we would. I am an expat listening in Sydney. Oh, look at us, international.
Oh, my gosh.
There's probably a glowing review on iTunes.
Yes,
Australia.
Okay. Take a screenshot and send it to us.
Send it to us, yeah. If you are listening in another country, take a screenshot of our reviews and email them to agonyrants@gmail.com.
Yeah, because we can't see ones abroad. Anyway, just saying.
Niamh, you're on fire today.
I know.
I mean, sometimes you sit there and you do shag off, but today...
Listen, I'm only here to supply my Eurotastic energy.
I've been living here for 4 years and I'm having a ball.
Despite
living on the other side of the world, I am in very close contact with my family, including my twin sister. We've been close since the womb.
Well, you were close in the womb, I'd imagine.
It's very intense. And I love her, but something very upsetting has happened and I don't know how I can work this out on my own.
Oh my gosh.
When at school, I was bullied very badly. It was homophobic bullying. And I really just had to get out of Ireland and move to the UK for college, then America, and then Australia. I have no inclination to go back to Ireland. I know it wasn't Ireland's fault, but I will always need the distance.
Fair enough.
That's fair. Mm-hmm. I recently spoke to my sister and she told me that for the past 6 months, she has been in a relationship with Derek, not a real name.
I love this. He says with a Derek.
With a Derek. Oh, sorry, not a real name. Derek is one of the people who mercilessly bullied me. Oh, God. She knows this. That's awful.
This is a great problem. Excuse me.
Give me your number. I'm ringing the bitch.
This is a great problem, actually, because this is more common than you think. Go on anyway.
She knows this, which is why she delayed in telling me. Oh, God.
Lads.
She was apologetic and knew I would take it badly. I'm annoyed at myself because I feel I should be over this by now. I feel like this guy has now taken my place in the Oh, God. I am furious and I don't want to speak to my sister or family for a while. My mother thinks I am overreacting. I do too, but I just don't care. Fuck all of them.
To be fair, it says F and
4
stars.
There's 3 stars. So it might be like...
It might be Flick
all of
Fleck.
them. Okay. I feel like I'm being punished for being absent. If I had been home, this never would have happened. My partner is in contact with my sister and she is upset but says I need to get over it, which is such a betrayal as she knows what I went through. Thanks for the love and laughs. I need both at the moment. And that's from Liam.
Liam.
That is...
It's a lot.
Heartbreaking.
It's a lot, Liam. And I'm going to tell you, I feel very strongly for you. And I'm going to do 2 things here. I'm going to tell you how much you are loved and supported in your how you're feeling. And then I'm going to get a bit tough with you. Right? I'm also going to get a bit tough with the sister. 100%
on Liam's side. And I think...
No, but here's the thing. 6 months this woman is going out and she's fighting for him. What's that about? Is she going to marry him? Is she in love with him? What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Does he recognise that he has been a bastard to you? Is he maybe apologetic about it? Has there been any conversation? Maybe you're not giving enough room for him to maybe come and... Maybe he's not the person he was in school. Are you the same person you were in school?
What I would say is, right, it is unlikely he's the same person.
It's unlikely.
There's like a 2% chance he's the same person he was at school, right?
Yeah. And he cannot be, he's not unaware of how he was.
But it doesn't excuse it.
No.
It doesn't. But I think what you need to do is, because part of this is Liam, not having expressed all of this. He needs to let all this out now. You have the license now. You need to let fly at your sister. You need to let fly at your mother, and you need to let fly at Derek. You just need to let it all out and then let it all heal. Because I think that what's going on here is you're stewing.
Yeah, but the other thing is you have moved away, but you have not left who you were behind. You haven't really. Because if this still affects you, then look at your life. You've lived a brilliant life. You are living a brilliant life, right? You love your sister.
Yeah.
You love your sister. You love your family. God forbid if something happens to any of them and you have not resolved this, it would be horrendous for you.
Yeah.
Right. So you need, I'm not saying I'm on their side.
Yeah, but there's a healing.
You need to get this sorted.
And I think you make a really good point in the end of the second paragraph. He says, I don't know how I can work this out on my own. And I think you probably can't. I think this is something that you need to work out with a therapist. I think you need to go there because you're delving into like all of this.
Yeah.
You know,
it throws it all back into your face. It throws it all back into your face. The thing is, I don't know if you've actually seen nor spoken nor actually had any kind of concept of who Derek is now, right? It's not important. What he did is inexcusable. If he really is dating your sister, surely the conversation should be with him. I need to apologise to your brother. You're twins.
Yeah.
If he's serious about her, that needs to be happening before he goes anywhere. And he should be the one initiating that.
Yeah, he should. And your sister needs to push this. And it needs to be... Because it's clear what went on. And it's clear that...
It's clear if she knows.
The impact that it's had on him because he's moved. I'm not saying you've moved, that it's all of the reason for that. But you say that you have no inclination to go back to Ireland, and that's grand, but
You will have to at some point.
yeah, you will, exactly. And this has played into it, into your decision to leave. It's not the main reason. You changed your life. But I think what you need to do is you need to
talk to someone.
You need to talk this out. Like this can't be something that you just stew in your head, because it's very hard to explain. It's very hard to explain those feelings in words.
And there's nothing worse than somebody saying you just have to get over it.
Yeah.
Because that's not a thing.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. And actually, it's a bit unfair of your sister to say that.
Yeah, exactly. And
she can say, look, I love this man, right? And she may do. This could be her forever man, right?
That is...
I mean, this could be her forever man.
I didn't want to say that, but I think, right...
I don't think if he wasn't, I think she wouldn't be fighting this corner.
Yeah, and I think that's why she delayed. I do think she's right to have delayed that, actually.
No, I agree.
Because I think if he was just a bit of a cash ride,
yeah,
you know,
why rock the boat?
Yeah, exactly. We're on
him later.
The same page.
Tell him later when you destroy him. But
exactly.
But what I'm saying is that if this turns out to be the love of your sister's life. Right.
Yeah, which it could potentially be.
Right. Now, if he is a homophobic bigot, he has no presence in your life.
And he should have no presence in hers, in fairness.
Agreed. Right.
Yeah.
However, we don't
She's your
always...
twin sister.
We don't... I think it's a bit unfair for her to say, you have to accept whoever I bring to you.
Yeah.
You don't. But then she has to accept that maybe you're not going to be involved in her life. And that would be... And that's a big conversation for you to have.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and it's okay for you to take time away from your family
I don't think you have to be.
No. And actually, the other thing I'm going to say is, Fleck all of them. I feel like I'm being punished for being something. I don't think you're being punished. I think it's nothing to do with that. I think you are off living your own life. You can't make life choices for other people. It's a bit unfair to say that you get to choose. But I'm a little surprised that your twin sister who loves you is choosing this. So maybe this man has changed. But if he has, he needs to be coming to you and being very direct about how sorry he was and to fess up to it. But that's a whole different conversation. But you don't have to. It's okay to take some time now.
Exactly.
I would totally do that. But while you do it, I agree with Gearoid. You have to talk to someone.
Yeah. And as well as that, because you mentioned that punish for being absent, and I just took that as him talking off the top of his head. But what could be happening, right, is because you are not present.
Yeah.
You are doing FaceTime calls with everyone, and you're doing the typical thing that you do when you have FaceTime calls with your mum and dad or your family. You're given a very glossy, hi, how are you? All grand, all surface stuff.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're blowing up over this thing, and they're like, I don't see the connect between these two things, between this best version of yourself. And so I think what you need to do is in those FaceTime conversations is like, you need to not just be blowing up at them. You need to be like, I was really hurt by what he did back then. I'm still really hurt from that now. I think you need to draw the line, because I think I noticed this as well. Like when I'm with my mom and dad, I can talk to them for hours. But when they ring me, I'm like, yeah, grand, all good. Yeah, just going here.
Yes.
All good. It's all very surface when you're communicating that way.
Completely right.
And you need to have a deeper conversation to explain how you're feeling, how you felt then, and draw the line between the two things, because it's too big a leap for them. Because it happened, a long time ago.
And if it's anything that happens, you remember when you're kids, you didn't tell your mother and father half the stuff that happened.
Of course, yeah, and particularly homophobic bullying.
Yeah, no, that's one thing, right? That's your parents. But
you would have kept it from them.
But your twin sister would have known.
Yeah, she would have known.
I can't believe that. So there must be something at the core of why she said that this is okay for her.
Yeah.
And actually, if she says you have to get over it, then that's her guilt.
Yeah, exactly. What she needs to do is she needs to lay the foundations for you getting over it. Somebody needs to do this.
Yeah, but what's happening is she's telling you that you have to get over it, but actually you don't have to get over it.
No, you don't.
But it's better that you do.
Yeah, it's better that you do, but what they don't realise is, so you can say, grand, I'll get over it. So you people start doing the groundwork, please. Because
why should I get over it?
Yeah.
Why?
The bridge has to be built.
Imagine if it was the other way around, right? Imagine there was some girl or some fella that made her life hell and you started dating him.
Yeah.
I mean, how would she feel about that? And believe me, there's no girl alive who would make a fuss about that.
Exactly.
You know, so you got to put it in words that she understands what she's doing here. And she cannot be unaware, which means Derek must be either completely different or hung like a donkey. Or has big charisma. I'm trying not to make it so serious, but it is serious.
No, it is. It's okay to be serious in this one, because I think it's serious.
It is very serious.
I think you are right. I don't think that
I can't believe.
I don't think that you can't, you're not the same person and he's not the same person.
No.
So I think that the likelihood is he's a different, more evolved human being.
Hopefully.
I think he's probably embarrassed. Do you know what? When I was on Dancing with the Stars, I had a gorgeous email from a guy who emailed somebody he had bullied.
Oh, okay.
Because it had the whole thing had haunted him.
Brilliant.
For years. And he had, like, it wasn't the first time he reached out, but after, like, he saw me and Stephen one of the weeks, I can't remember, we were talking about that stuff, and he emailed again. Haven't watched it. So, like, I do think that, it had an effect. Now, obviously, it wouldn't have had as big an effect on him because he's the perpetrator as it had on you. But it does, like, those people do remember. And I know I've definitely had emails over the years from people apologising.
Yeah. And
no, I never reply. But
I
don't want them, actually, if anyone's listening.
And the other thing I was going to say is you don't have to accept that apology.
No, but
you might have to accept that he's going to be in your sister's life.
Exactly, and they're entitled to give that apology.
Yeah.
And if you're somebody that's apologising, that's enough. If somebody doesn't accept it, you've done your bit.
Yeah.
That, like, this is, you
can't change what's happened.
You absolutely can't change what happened, but I do think you need to remember that
I definitely think you should speak to someone independent because they will help you get through how you really feel.
Yeah, there's always room to change, but that change doesn't have to be your business.
No, and to be honest, it's not on you.
No, it's not at all.
It's not on you.
You're entitled, and I would encourage you to. You are entitled to lose the rag about this for a little while.
Oh, yeah,
you're entitled
totally.
to sulk, and you're entitled to say, you're entitled. You are perfectly fine. But I would say do that with guidance.
Look at you, you're full of it.
I'm on fire, Niamh.
You're on fire.
I'm on fire. I really am.
Fire. Lads, I'm a massive fan. I tried an episode when I was going on holidays last year and I fell in love. I couldn't wait for the plane to land to download more. And even now my husband refers to our 10 days in Corfu as the Agony Ants holiday.
Exceptional branding we have there.
Exceptional. I even have my do not disturb sign on my door when I'm listening on a Monday evening, and the kids know disturb me at your peril. Love
Such must
you.
be a subscriber.
Love you.
We love a subscriber.
I was at your show in Limerick Road and your We Know That Kid bit got me thinking about my 11-year-old son. I definitely think he is gay. I definitely think he is gay or in the area.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. It's your show, to be fair.
I'm going to be honest. And I don't like to harp on grammar. But we know that kid. If the inverted comma was moved, but the bit, I was like, we know that kid bit. But it's we know that kid bit. Yeah. Look, sorry. Moving on.
Okay. I definitely think he is gay or in the area. What's in the area? Okay. I know we are going to have a chat about it in the next few years. I'm concerned that I don't really know when to start or how to address it. There are lots of resources online, but I'd love to know your take. Do you have any advice? Thanks, Angie. Now, Angie, come on.
Actually, this is not a problem because
no, but
we know that kid bit in my show
is about that.
Is to plug belong to.
Yes.
Which are the organisation you should talk to.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. But
we need another 6 minutes of conversation.
Yeah. Here, the show is over, but we're going to stretch this out now.
And let's be honest, Angie listens and subscribes. She deserves more than what you're
exactly. And I would be mortified to try and give advice if I'm going to point you to the experts.
Yeah.
But like basically, my tour, I'm partnered with an organisation in Ireland called Belong To. But like they have there'll be loads of them in other countries. Mm-hmm. There's always one. That just do support for parents and for kids coming out and for all that stuff, and you can donate money, and they have great services and supports, and
brilliant.
Would be able to address this so much better. I would say, like what I would do if there was an 11-year-old, like for 11-year-old me, I would say just
try and keep positive conversations around
gay people.
No, but diverse
Yes.
ways. I think, to be fair, there's a tendency to laugh off things or maybe just ignore things, and actually to point out that's not cool. And give it a very positive, and don't make it overly cool in the sense of don't be going around, this is a very gay friendly situation. It's not about that. It's about not normalising the language that thinks it's okay to say gay is a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And it's the same in anything. I think that for you, Angie, also you have to wait until somebody's ready to come and have that conversation.
Exactly.
But provide an area that is supportive of all types of people, I guess is the best way. All types of orientation. That's the wrong thing to say. I don't know how to say it.
I know what you mean. But do you know what I would say? Before I came out, I remember like when I was younger,
mm-hmm.
I think what happens is you become a bit serious.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Like, because you're like, there's this whole thing of like...
You were very serious
people
when I
wanting
met
to...
you.
Yeah, I was very Niamh.
You weren't out, but you were very serious.
Very serious. Like you go into accountant territory.
Yeah, you do.
Like, yeah. Like what Christine does when she looks at me accounts, she says, Gearoid, we've had a look. It's not good.
Oh.
That's who you become, right?
Okay.
Because people want you to be like, oh, you're gay, and like the flamboyant, all of that thing. That is like nailed on a blackboard.
Yeah, it's
to
not
somebody
necessarily
before they come out, right?
Yeah.
Like all of that flamboyance and all that, because people are so like people before they've come out, they're so nervous of all of that stuff. So it just has to be like just the
gentle,
odd positive message.
Yeah.
Like, and you can say, talk about like celebrities that are gay, but just in a way that's...
But I'm going to say something, right?
Yeah,
I have two boys.
Or when gay people get married, go, isn't that lovely? Or, but it doesn't have to be a...
Don't labour
You
about
don't
it.
need to be like...
Do you not feel it's like skipping ahead a little bit? Skipping ahead a little bit. Because that doesn't mean he isn't going to be gay or... in the area, as she says.
No, I know what you mean, but... Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, got it.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. No, yeah.
Yes.
But...
Did you think like in the area of where to live?
I wasn't sure. I just didn't. Yeah,
okay.
But I think what she sees, right? I think what's going on here is what you see is you're 11-year-old and you're like, oh, there's this thing troubling them.
Mm.
And I'm their mother.
Yeah.
So I want to get this done by Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because I want my kids to have a happy life.
Of course.
But this is just one of those things that it's like chest hair.
Yeah.
Or, it's just going to grow. And it's just going to take its time, and it'll be there eventually. But do you know what I mean? It's just one of those things, and it's just going to be incremental. And all you can do is like just
provide a safe space.
Yeah, every so often, just nudge the ball in a certain direction. Just go.
I'm not suggesting you hang the LGBTQ flags or put sequins in his room or anything. It's not about that. It's actually about just not normalizing. That kind of hate conversations. I hate them, or even casual jokes about it.
Or sneering.
Yeah.
Or and it's calling it out when you see it.
Yeah. I mean, I used to joke all the, not joke isn't the wrong word, but whenever the boys were in the car, because obviously I have the two fellas, right? I mean, I was desperate for one of them to be gay. I'm not going to lie, because being a gay icon, I felt it was going to be okay. But actually, here's the thing. When they were young, I used to say, "Oh, if you had a girlfriend or a boyfriend," and it was kind of casual. I was saying it because that's how I felt, and they were like, "Oh, we're not gay, mum," and they were like, "Oh no, we know it's a safe space," but
yeah.
But you can get a bit overly politically correct, and then that nearly makes it feel awkward on the other side. You can overcorrect.
Exactly, because you don't want your mother racing and going, oh, I'm here for this, I'm ready for this.
It's basically, it was basically like, I think you're gay, son.
Yeah.
And he's going, I don't know if I'm gay yet.
Yeah,
or even if he does. It doesn't matter. It's not really about that. But I know it's difficult because you want them to feel they're supported no matter what they do. It's a little bit like,
it's hard.
It's a little bit like when the boys were playing rugby and they really wanted to play football. It's that kind of thing.
I know, you just need to put, it's just like incremental nudges. But you know what? Actually, watch Schitt's Creek.
Oh my God, so good.
If you watch, like, because that's just, it's
full of
very, like, what I love about Schitt's Creek is there are very clear messages.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing is ever a nail, like,
Covert.
you're never hit over the head with anything.
Yeah, no.
It's just, it's lovely.
It's, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
you know, and it's literally as simple as things like that, but it's just like little positive messages.
I would say don't sit them down at 11 and say, we're going to watch Schitt's Creek together. You know, that's what I mean. Watch it and make it casual, but don't, and be positive in the way that you talk about the community or, you know.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing I would say, but don't anticipate it, because when the time comes, and I mean, at 11, I'm not thinking of the sexuality of my kids.
No.
You know, you don't want to be worrying about it. I understand you're worried that, especially if they're coming 11 or 12, they're coming into big school, you're a bit worried about that.
It's not, I don't think it's even about sexuality. I think it's just about my kid.
It's flamboyant.
Has a worry.
Yeah, a worry.
And I want to solve it.
Yeah.
And that just means you're a great mom.
I love
Angie.
that. I do love that, actually. I love that you said that. Honestly, I've just touched your hand like I've
Get your
very
hand
moved.
off me. It's really weird.
I did.
Hillary, I'd like hand Sam, please.
We don't do the touching thing. But it's kind of funny. It is true for it. Every mother wants to do that. They want to solve.
Yeah, they just want to solve it really quick. Because it's
but
like,
you can't.
And it's not that they want the problem gone.
No, but they want
It's
to.
like, that's my baby and there's a problem. It's like when I go in and I see, oh my God, it breaks my heart.
Are we going to talk about boots?
When I go in and I see little Boots and I see her little bum and her 2 legs sticking out from under the telly table because her little ball's gone in there. And it breaks my heart.
I went through quite a lot of conversations in my head.
It breaks my heart. It's just
Why?
a
'Cause
cute
she
little
lost
bum
her-
like sticking out because she was trying to get her ball.
can't-
Actually, then it turns out she was chewing on the cord for the telly. But and I was like, I will fucking decapitate you.
Were you wondering how long she was like that? How long has my cat been looking for that ball?
I know.
I
I know. But it just broke my
baby
heart when I
hasn't
come
had
home.
her
Like, she hasn't had her ball. I'm a monster.
You know what you need to do? I have a resolution to that straight away. Do you want it?
Go on.
Put a board at the bottom so nothing can go under there.
It's a great idea.
I'm such a mammy.
That is a great idea. I'll never forget the time I FaceTimed home and she heard my voice and she was like, you could see her looking
freaking.
around, and then she went to the couch and put her paw under, because that's like when she can't get something, it's usually under the couch or it's under furniture.
Oh, she thought you were under the couch?
Yeah. She's thick as shit. Like,
I would
get
love
her
to think
obsessed.
that even with the raised element of my couch, that I would be able to fit under any couch would make me be happy. Oh, we got new couches.
Done with it. You got new couches?
We got 2 new couches. We have notions.
Oh, there's no shortage of money in the cabinet household.
You must be joking. We went on the New Year's Day when we got the
Junior Eurovision. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, they're really paying me the big bucks. That's because I don't buy $2,500 computers willy
Why
nilly.
did I do that?
I noticed you haven't returned it, so we'll not have a
No,
conversation.
I do need a new laptop because anyway, not important.
It's done.
Not important.
It's done.
Thank you so much for listening.
Angie, mind yourself. Go to belong to.
Go to belong2.org if you're in Ireland. If not, there will be an equivalent organisation in other in other countries.
Maybe go into town.
But actually, no. I mean, it's a website, so go on and just see what they say about that stuff. They'll have FAQs. Drop them an email. They might be able to put you in touch with somebody.
Loving it.
Thank you so much for listening. It's
Look at
been
us.
wonderful to chat to you. agneyrants@gmail.com if you want to get in touch.
Mm-hmm.
Go and see Four Mothers. It's in cinemas now.
Oh yeah.
And
My mum said it was brilliant.
oh
My mum isn't easily pleased, as you know.
no,
She liked it.
she's not.
She said the women were very special in it.
The women make it.
No,
It's the Irish Golden Girls.
She didn't say anything about G.
No way, no, she didn't. Well, no reason she should. We will chat to you next week. Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.